Alright guys, Scottie Hobbs here. I'm going to share a few things with you guys today that I learned at the training that we did last night with Beachbody Corporate here in Idaho Falls. We've known about these things for a while, but we are going to emphasize these so that we can be more effective in 2013 at building our businesses. And I've been using it with a few coaches, and we have been setting goals and we've been crushing them. So if you're ready to build your business, let's do this. First thing, you're going to get two worksheets. They're called the Business Activity Tracker, right here. The Business Activity Tracker. Go to the Coach Online Office, go to the Coach Training Academy, and go to Reference Materials, and you'll find that PDF there. Once again, that's the Business Activity Tracker. You're going to want to print out 52, one for each week next year, and we got like 4 weeks left in December, so just print out 60 of these things and put them in a binder. That's your first assignment. You're going to do that. Business Activity Tracker. We'll go over what that is here in a minute, but I want to just get you guys on the right track. You got to get that downloaded first from your online office. Next thing, we have the Leader Roadmap Worksheet, invented by the awesome Alethea Cox. She's worked with me with this. We've worked with some coaches on this, and it's done amazing things for their business. You find it in the same spot as this in the Coach Training Academy under Reference Materials. Just download the PDF and print it out. This one, though, you only need one for you. But you do want to have one for your personally sponsored coaches that you're working with. So print out as many of those as you need at the current time, and you can always print out more later. This is what it looks like, the Leader Roadmap. And so these are the two pieces of paper we're going to work with. You're going to take these two pieces of paper, put them in your notebook, and have it with you at all times. So we're going to start out first and foremost, talking about your goals with the Leader Roadmap. You know, these are goals that you want to hit for the year, and I'm going to read these to you. We're going to have your rank advancement goal, your monthly income goal, number of new personally sponsored diamonds developed, so how many diamonds you have under you which are developed in your organization that are personally sponsored, whether or not you want to achieve elite and elite top 10 for those that are going for it. Then next we have the monthly goals, which are number of Success Club points, Beachbody Challenge groups, income per month, rank advancements in each of your business centers, first, second, third business center. You know, how many people in your challenge group that you want to have converted to coaches as a goal at the end of the challenge group. For a note to that, watch my training video on how to build a successful Beachbody business, where we talk about challenge groups, and you'll get that goal a little bit better. And then at the bottom here we have monthly personal sponsored key leaders in your group. And what this Leader Roadmap is going to do, it's going to help you identify the personally sponsored coaches on your team that are your key leaders. We're going to call them your A-team. The ones that want to build a business like you are doing. The ones that are willing to do the daily activities that we're going to talk about right here. And your job as a sponsor coach is going to be to hold them accountable to these goals on a weekly call or bi-weekly call. So you want to pick out your key leaders. I have a few named here of mine. If you have more than 5, just you know, this is an Excel sheet, so you can print out more pages of this with your key leaders so that you can know their goals. And the goals that you know for them on this is just their current rank, what their rank advancement goals are across the year, January through December, and along with their Success Club point goals. And what you can do is write in there what they got for Success Club points in each of those months. So this is the Leader Roadmap. We're going to use this with your key leaders so that you can identify who they are, and you always know who in your organization that you're working with and who's up and coming and leading in your team. And doing this, you'll be able to help them by going through this with them along with the Business Activity Tracker. You're going to be able to help them learn how to do this with their coaches as they become emeralds and they begin to sponsor coaches into their organizations, so that they can identify the key leaders that will help them grow their business. To grow a successful Beachbody business, you need to learn to manage your time, and you need to learn how to work with the willing, which is part of the game plan. But work with the willing means really, you know, everybody's kind of willing to succeed and willing to be a great coach, but you got to identify the ones that are doing the work, doing the key activities that will make them a successful Beachbody coach. So, this is basically, this one, the leader roadmap is basically set. It's so you can track out your year, where you want to be and where your coaches want to be. It's important as a leader to know exactly what they want and what you want as a leader. And when you set these goals, I want you to pause this, take a few minutes to write out your goals, what you want for the year. And the thing I want to emphasize about this, and it may not make sense to some, but you got to trust me on this. You don't have to have the people on your team right now to hit certain goals. Set the goal, set what you want as your goal, as your rank advancement goal, as your monthly income goal, number of diamonds that develop. You set those goals, set what you want, and then, go to work with this business activity tracker every single day with passion, enthusiasm, excitement for what you're doing. And if you do that and you believe 100% in your goals and you put the work in, God will bring the right people into your path to help you hit your goals. You're going to find the people that need your help. So, dream big. And a note I want to make about that, about the leader roadmap, is, and I'm going to try to make this video too short. I don't want to bore you guys too much, but I want you guys, along with this leader roadmap, your goals, I want you to make a dream board. Our team, we go to Oprah.com. Yes, I use that website. I'm not embarrassed. But go there and they have a thing to make a dream board. So make a dream board. Put things that you want to achieve on that dream board. Things that you want to achieve in 2013. Put them up there and dream big. Put goals that scare you, because when you do that, you're going to push yourself. So do that, and then along with this paper with these goals, the one thing I want you to do before you work Beachbody business every day, before you start your set time, whether it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 45 minutes, 3 hours, 8 hours, whatever it is you work in Beachbody, take 10 minutes to meditate, to focus and visualize that you already have hit your goals and that you've already achieved everything on your dream board. Get yourself in the right mindset so that when you start your work, you're positive, you're pumped up, and you're excited, and you're enthusiastic, and your passion is going to bleed through to the people that you talk to. And if they're the right people, they're not going to be afraid. They're going to be excited to join your team, and excited because you are confident in where you're going, and people want to follow someone that's confident in where they're going. So be confident in where you're going. I'm telling you right here, heck, I might as well put it out there. Rank advancement, I'm not going to tell the income goal, but rank advancement goal is, I'm a current 5-star. My goal is to be a 15-star by the end of 2013, a 5-star in my second business center, and a diamond coach in my third business center. So there we are. I'm going there. So if you see this video and you're not a coach, yeah, get a hold of me, because we're going there. Next thing I want to talk about, but make sure you do that visualizing of where you want to go. Next thing we're going to talk about is a business activity tracker. With the coaches, with your key leaders, your A players on your team, you want to use this business activity tracker. Most importantly though, if you want to build your business, you have to use the business activity tracker yourself. You don't want to turn into a manager. You don't want to just be someone that manages what everybody else is doing in your organization, what your personally sponsored coaches are doing. You're just going to check in and make sure they hit their goals. You don't need to manage them. They're setting their goals and you're just checking on them, just to hold them accountable. That's your job, is to help them stay accountable to that. But, like I said, you don't want to be a manager. You got to lead, so you got to set your goals and you got to track your daily activity as a leader as well. And you can go through this. Sorry, I'm moving all over the place. I get excited and I can't sit still. But it has listed here, I put stars by it, but the 3 vital behaviors: invite, invite, invite. Down here, proof the product works. 3, personal development, the 3 vital behaviors. So these are the things that you need to do every day when you're working your business hours. And check my time management video on my channel if you are still iffy or not sure quite how to work your business and set time for it with a busy schedule. Check that video if you need to. But it has on here every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, along with the totals. So this is something that every day when you're working your Beachbody business, you go through at the end of the day and you check the box with how many of each thing you did. That way you know exactly what you did in your business. You can track the activity that you did. And the key thing I want to express or share with you guys about the business activity tracker is that there's a lot of coaches and a lot of people get sucked into what are called business related activities. Those are good, but 80% of your time needs to be business building activities. There's business building activities and there's business related activities. Making YouTube videos, checking on Facebook support groups, even coach groups, even making YouTube videos, blogging, all those things are business related activities. Going to fit clubs, business activity. You need to make sure that you have business building activities be the biggest part of your business. And those are the first things on here. Under invite. If you want to be a successful coach, you know, the reason I say those are the most important parts, the business building activities, is because everything on this list, there's only 2 things that you can control. The rest of them you cannot control. That's up to other people. You have no control over what happens with these other goals. But the business building activity, you have control over that. So it's important to use this so that you can hold yourself accountable to the things that at least you have control over. And if you're doing that and you do it consistently over time, the rest of the goals are going to come. It works. You're going to find people to help, but you got to hold yourself accountable to the business building activities, the ones that you have control over, the 2 things. And those 2 things that you have control over are number of people added to your contact list and number of people invited to your Beachbody Challenge group. You can control those. You can control how many people you add to your network, to your contact list, and you have total control over how many people you invite. See, the other things you don't have control over, like joined Beachbody Challenge group, Beachbody Challenge packs or products sold, Beachbody coaches sponsored, commissions, bonuses earned, things like that. Beachbody customers sponsored. You have no control over those things, but you do have control over how many people you add to your network and how many people that you invite to your challenge group. So I've said that 3 times, so I hope that's loud and clear. Those are business building activities. Those are the ones you have control over. So if you get to the end of the week and you have 5 people you added to your contact list and 4 people that you've invited to your challenge group, you can see that you're not doing the work. But if you set a goal to add 4 people to your network, to your contact list every day, and you add 4 every day, and you add them up and you have 28 total that you added to your contact list, you know that you did your work. That's something that you could control, and you invited, let's say you invite 3 people a day to your challenge, so you invite 21 people, you invite 3 every day, and you're consistent, do that, and you mark it off every day, you invited 21 people to your challenge group, you know that you did the business building activities, you know that you did the things that you can control. So remember that, business building activities, business related activities. Make sure if you have not very much time, or you're really busy, or you're tired, that if you're working your business, that you make sure that you do the business building activities first and foremost. So everything else on the list is important, very important. You have to do it, but we have to understand what the most important things are, the things that you can control. Moving down here, these things are easier. Be proof the product works. Work out in the super gym. Drink Shakeology. You know, those are easy things. You can check those off. Number 3, personal development. Did you read? How many minutes? Engage in at least 10 minutes of personal development. Okay, check it off. Connect in your coach online office for breaking news. Check your customers, your orders. Okay, that's easy. Beachbody Challenge group summary. You know, how many people are active in your groups, how many people purchased Shakeology HD, how many customers were converted to coaches. You know, you can't control that stuff. That stuff, you know, I don't want you to get frustrated when you don't hit your goals and that stuff. You got to set goals, but that you can't control what happens with that. but you can control the two things. How many people you added to your contact list, how many people you invited to your Beachbody Challenge. Now those two things, I'm going to talk about them real quick. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm yapping and we got a video going, so we're going to keep going. Okay, added to your contact list. This means adding people to your network, adding people to your list. You know, what happens a lot of times when coaches stall in their business, or they don't go beyond a certain point, or they get to diamond and they can't progress past that, is what happens is they have a list of friends that's, maybe they wrote 100 names down when they started as a coach. What happens is in 1 year they've invited the same 100 people over and over and over and over and followed up with them and write them every 2 weeks or every month, and the people, these friends, are sick of you asking them over and over and over if they want to be in your challenge group or if they want to be a coach. You can't do that. you know, you're gonna ask them once. Yeah, I refer to contact list like a deck of cards. You flip over the cards, there's only going to be 4 aces in that deck of cards. So if you flip over the deck of cards, you find your 4 aces, you don't flip through the deck again, there's no more aces in there. So that reference I'm making right there is you got to find more decks of cards. You got to add more people to your contact list every single day. So set a goal. I personally add 4 to 5 people to my contact list per day, which gives me 4 to 5 more people to talk to. 4 to 5 more people a day that I can learn about them, learn about their lives, find out if they have a struggle that we can help them with as Team Beachbody coaches. But I'm not going to ask the same 100 people over and over and over and over and over and over again if they want to be in my challenge group. So that's the thing that you can control, how many people you add to your network. And people, I saw people asking in a team page today, how do I add people to my network? Where do I find people from my network? Number 1, check my video, how to build a successful Team Beachbody business. I talk about referrals in there. If you're a good coach and you're helping your people get results, they're either going to become coaches or they're going to send their friends to you. So referrals is one way. The second way, which is my biggest one, is Facebook attraction marketing. You got to be interesting. You got to open up your life to people so that people get interested in what you're doing. You got to post things that are worth sharing. Post remarkable things. Post things that are awesome, funny, serious, whatever it is. Post stuff that people want to see and that people enjoy, because when they share it, your message gets out to more people and you'll be able to attract more people into your life. I've been able to build my business by attracting people into our lives. Attracting leaders and people that have the same types of dreams and goals that I have into our lives by the way that I post on Facebook. So if that's the way that you're going to do it, find coaches that have been successful with it and follow them. You know, my coach, Lindsay Matway, I learned it from her. You can follow her, myself, any elite coach you can find in the leaderboards in the Coach Online office, and subscribe to them on Facebook. Follow them, see what they do, and that's one way, Facebook attraction marketing. Another way to add to your contact list is use Twitter. Learn how to use hashtags to search things like healthy eating, healthy paleo diet, anything. Shakeology. You know, you don't want to do that, you're going to get all coaches. But you can search healthy things or fitness related things, and you can find people on Twitter that have the similar interests as you and build relationships with them. You can do the same thing with Pinterest. You can do the same thing with Instagram with the hashtags. So when you do that, you can always find and add people to your network. Some people use YouTube. So find what you want, find what's best for you, what works best for you to add to your network, and then there's always talking to people in person. Tonight I went to a singing Christmas deal with my 3 kids. I had a P90X jacket on. Walking up the aisle, like 10 aisles back, I had a guy ask me if I've done P90X before, and I said yes, and he asked how much I lost. I told him, and we started a little conversation there, and I got his phone number because he's interested in coming to our fit club. So you can always add people to your network, and so find what works best for you. It's not gonna, you know, YouTube's not gonna work for everybody, or Twitter's not gonna work for everybody, or Instagram's not gonna work for you, but it may work for me, or it may work for you and it doesn't work for me. Facebook attraction marketing may not work for you, but it may work for me. So find what works for you, and add people to your network every single day. Add at least 2 people a day to your network. So that is how we're going to do that item on the list that you have complete control over. Number 2 is the one we talked about, people that you invite to your Beachbody Challenge group. Out of this contact list that you are creating and continually adding to, you have to invite these people to something. But to invite them to something, make sure you learn about them and they're not just a point or they're not just a commission. Learn about their lives. They're people just like you. Find out what they need, what they're struggling with. You know, if they're struggling with money, we have the solution. They can become a Beachbody coach, they can get healthy at the same time, and they can help others. If they're just feeling lazy, or they used to be in sports in college and they're overweight and have 4 kids and they wish they felt better, we have a solution for that. You know, find out what they need and let's give it to them. Let's help them out and let's get them on track. So we went way deeper than the business activity tracker and the leader roadmap today, but I wanted to make sure that you guys understood those 2 things the most. So to end out this short video with this, let's just remember what you're going to do with this. It's going to be in your binder. And this business activity tracker, remember, you're going to have 1 for every week, so print out like 60 of these bad boys. And what you're going to do is every single day, Monday, added to my contact list. Okay, 3. Invited to Beachbody Challenge group. Okay, I invited 2 people. Joined my Beachbody Challenge group. Nobody today. 0. Beachbody Challenge pack sold today. 0. Okay. Beachbody customers sponsored. Okay, I got 2 new free customers. Okay, 2 there. Write them in. This way you can track what you did in your business. You can track every day what you did. And you'll begin to see over time when you have great success in a business in one of your months, you can usually go back a month or 2 and see that you really added a lot of people to your contact list and you invited a lot of people, because seeds need to be planted and cultivated before they can be harvested. So what you can do with this is you know, do yourself a favor and use this. It's not busy work. It takes just a few minutes a day. Couple minutes to track what you do, to hold yourself accountable. And if you're willing to hold yourself accountable with your coach, talk to him or her about doing a weekly call with you where he can go over that with you. And you can see how you're doing on your weekly goals and set goals that way. So I'm excited for you guys to see this. Once again, that's the business activity tracker. And then the leader roadmap is what this one is called right here. So that's all I want to share with you guys today. Just remember, I want you to remember that little piece of advice I gave you on visualizing. You know, that's totally aside from this, but I believe it's 100. I believe 100% that if you set a goal and you go to work with your business activity tracker and your leader roadmap, and you have 100% belief in yourself and you can visualize where you want to go, and you do that every single day, you get yourself in the right attitude, you have the right philosophies, the right state of mind when you go to work. That attitude is going to leak through to other people. That passion is going to leak through to other people. And when you talk to the right people, they're going to feel your passion. And the ones that are meant to be are going to join you. And you're going to find and attract the people that are going to help you hit your goals. So don't underestimate what you can achieve on your goals. Dream big. Some of my most amazing leaders on my team were attracted into our lives because we believed, because we are 100% confident in where we're going with this business. We're going to be top 10 elite coaches next year, and we're excited to help you guys reach your goals. So, Scottie Hobbs, thanks. If you have any questions, email me with the email. I'll put it below there. And you guys that are on my team, you know where I'm at. Okay guys, see ya.